Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, Johnny Sports, and welcome back to the Parma career mode. And guys, last episode, you saw Di Gaudio tearing up the Serie A. He has just continued with his amazing form from the last season, and he has started off this season just the same like he did in the last one, and he is currently the best player in the Serie A, most goals scored. Hopefully that will continue in this episode. In this episode though, guys, we have a huge match coming up in the Europa League. We actually won the Coppa Italia last season, qualified for Europa League, and we have to play against Wolfsburg in our first game. And then after that, we also have Athletic Bilbao in there. So we do have two very tough opponents in the Europa League group stages. I don't know if we will make it through. Now that we changed the sliders, things are looking very, very different. Now, guys, before we get into any of this, please, if you can, smash that like button. That'd be much appreciated. It is a Saturday. I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and if we could smash over 2,000 likes, I'm having a great weekend as well. Here's a comment from Como Camelo. He says, Johnny, where's your white hair? We've been waiting and waiting. As you can see, I cut my hair, but dyeing it in the shop, that would cost me like 150 euros. I'm not doing that. I'm still looking for the product, guys. Tomorrow is Sunday in Netherlands. On Sunday, you can actually go out and shop. So tomorrow, I will take the time out of my day to go to the city and find the right product that I was looking for in order to dye my hair white. And then probably around Monday or Tuesday, you guys hopefully will get to see me with white hair. As we move on onto the Wolfsburg game, here's the top comment of a few episodes actually. This comment, I've seen it multiple times, but I just didn't want to read it out because it's such a long one. It's from Fula. He says, Johnny, maybe for the future you could go for some young Italian centre-mids, CDMs, cams, because your reserves are probably old, and if they don't play regularly, they might drop down with their overall. Here are some suggestions. Balzania, Casata. These two grow up a lot. If you want some experienced players but not too old, around 25 years old, Capezzi and Sakakni, those would be two options. And here's a little tip for the future replacement of Di Gaudio for next season's Ferdinand Del Sole. He has been amazing in my Venezia career mode. Hope you'll get it. Keep up with the fantastic work, mate. Thank you very much for that long ass comment in multiple episodes so far, Fula. Just please, guys, if you're leaving comments, try to keep it short, because it's really rough here sitting there and reading these comments for 30 seconds, because I know that the attention span of some people out there are not that long, and they can't sit here and read these comments through the whole time. They will just skip forward. So I hope you guys understand. For the next ones, try to keep it a little bit shorter. But thank you for those tips. I will consider a couple of those, guys. Now on to a much bigger issue, guys. A huge issue in our team. It is coming in from Liam 2700. He says, Johnny, please untuck the Youth Academy players' kits. Yes, I need to do that. So many people were talking about this. They do not like the Youth Academy players having tucked kits. I don't know why this bothers so many people. It never really bothered me, because that kind of shows me which players are the Youth Academy ones, so I can kind of distinguish in between the normal players and the other ones. But you know what, we'll go ahead and do it for all these players right now. So this whole untucking shirts thing actually took me like 3 minutes. I have that many players from the Youth Academy, which I'm actually proud of. As we finally move on into our first Europa League match, the question is, what is actually our goal this season in the Europa League? Because winning it, I don't believe in it. I seriously don't. If we get lucky with our opponents and we only get like teams like Wolfsburg or Athletic Bilbao, those types of teams, maybe, yes, it's a possibility. But obviously from the Champions League, a couple of big teams will be dropping down into the Europa League as well. And then we will have a couple of really, really big teams coming up against us. And despite that, we also still have a couple of big teams that already are in the Europa League. So what is going to be our goal this season with the Europa League? Let me know in the comments down below, guys, what you think should be our goal with the Europa League. I seriously don't know. I honestly don't know. Is it just trying to get as much money as possible through getting into the next rounds? Or is it just giving these players some European football experience? Or is it actually trying to go ahead and win it? Which, for me, it will be tough. With these sliders, it will definitely be a very tough task to go through with. Now, the first team is playing this one. 2 days after this, we are up against Cagliari, which is a bad thing because it's an away match and we will have to play that one with a team filled with youngsters, with Leandrinho in a camp position. Maybe he can carry us to the victory. I just don't know. But here's a team of our opponents. Trap Sidibe, okay. Brooks, Bruma, really good defense out there. Willian down the right-hand side. Perotti down the left. Yo, Wolfsburg is not bad. They have Roussillon down the left. My God, they have an overpowered team. This could be bad for us. Come on. We're getting close with Maggiore. Maggiore back into Cucurella. Cucurella brings it over to Gomez. Gomez, good. Oh, that's a pen. Ref! Come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't like this. Desi gets the ball. Good job there, captain. Cicciretti trying to move it forward now. Angel Gomez does see the run of Cotrone. Cotrone now past the defender in the 13th minute. Can he get past these two? He's trying. He's passing it inside. Was it a good idea there? I don't think so. I think I made a mistake there. That should have been a goal. There goes Cicciretti. Di Gaudio making a great run. Di Gaudio gets past the defender. Shoots. Di Gaudio. Unlucky, my friend. Yunus Malle. Good pass. Oh no, oh no, oh no, man. Did I just assist him that goal? I think I just did. I think I just did that. Let's see that again. He's trying to pass it over. I'm like, you know what, Mali, there you go. Perfect header right onto you. And he smacks it in past Mariani. Mariani has been conceding a few awkward goals, if I'm honest. In the past few episodes, I mean, yes, of course, their shot era is down quite a lot. But he's conceding quite a lot of near post goals, which is starting to kind of annoy me. Hopefully that is not the trend of this season. I really don't want to see Mariani being a bad goalkeeper for ourselves. So hopefully he does pick up again with his form and make some amazing saves to make up for the things that he has conceded already. We're not really able to get past Wolfsburg so far. Now maybe though with Angel Gomez. Angel Gomez, great turn. Yes, it's a deflection, but he still scores. We're back into the game. Europa League first match. Come on, Parma. This is our first match in the European stage since such a long time. And we do get very, very lucky right there. There's a huge deflection, wasn't there? I thought there was a deflection from the defender. Okay. Yeah, it was. Roussillon, own goal. Mate, unlucky. I love you on Ultimate Team, but quite unlucky right now. We play it over to Desi, then Cicciretti. Cicciretti one-on-one. He gets past the defender. Cicciretti now will stop. He's still going. Crossing it inside. There's a pass right onto Di Gaudio from the goalkeeper. Come on, lads. Come on. Juan Mata also playing for Wolfsburg? What kind of transfers have they made? They have gotten themselves a really good team. Willian hits it onto the crossbar. Mariani doesn't even react at first. I thought that was not even touching the target. Oh, yes. Cicciretti, come on. Let's make it happen, Cicciretti. Let's make it happen, please. Cicciretti still running through. He does see Angel Gomez on Cutrone. Cutrone shoots with his left foot, and as always, it's not effective enough. Yes, Angel Gomez, I love you. Great steal. Bring it back to Desi. Desi, captain. Do captain things. Angel Gomez. Angel Gomez. No, I lost it. That's it, man. Wolfsburg. I mean, you know, like totally this game wasn't really a victory for us. If we would have gotten the victory, it would have been undeserved in my opinion. Wolfsburg was the better team, so we can be quite happy in the end that we did get a draw. But these are the types of games that you'll be seeing a lot more this season. We're not just running through our opponents. It is going to be tough matchups, really trying hard. As you can see, not too many chances, but we scored some goals, and they hit the crossbar at the end there, where we got really lucky. Cicciretti, man of the match in this one for Parma. Unlucky start into the Europa League, but it's an away game. 1 point away in our first European League game. I'll take it. That's decent. Now here's the deal. We had a decent start into the season. We are currently in the 5th position with 6 points, and that is something that we did not expect. A lot of people, most of the people actually on the channel, do believe that we will end up mid-table, and now this game we will have to play with our reserves team. I don't know how this team will be doing. I seriously have no clue at all if this team is able to get a draw or a victory even, and I'm just looking forward to see Keane play a full game. So many of you guys, since the start of this career mode, were screaming about his name in the comments down below all the freaking time. And I just kind of ignored it because I knew that Docklanders, I think, he had bought him into his career mode. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to bring in all the same players like other people do. And then it just kept on going about this guy. And if he's as good as you guys make him to be in the comments down below, I'm looking forward to see him playing this game. He only has 56 stamina, so being a starting lineup player probably won't be as good for him. So let's see what happens in his first game that we are playing with our reserves team. I think this is actually the first game that we ever play with this team. I think so. This is the first one that we start from the beginning. So Cagliari, where are they currently in the league table? They are in the 11th position. 4 points after 3 games. Not too bad, not too good. So, okay, let's get into this. Reserves team hype. Yes or no? We'll see. Man, in total, guys, I'm just so happy that we are finally in the Serie A. The game against Cagliari is starting off right now. Hopefully, it'll be a good one. I'm not expecting too much from the reserves team. Knowing that we have changed the sliders, it will be quite a tough game. And it starts off exactly like I expected it to be. Oh god, we already concede from SPAL. He is actually an amazing player from back in the day on FIFA. He was one of the fastest strikers, the silver ones, I think, and he was overpowered as hell. Silver cards aren't that good anymore, are they? In the past, they were amazing. SPAL makes a great strike right there, and it's his second goal in the league. Great start into the game for the reserves boys. Man, I just don't feel well about this one. I just don't. So getting back to the topic I was talking about a second earlier, I'm just so happy that we are finally in this area, able to play against these big teams and kind of test ourselves against the big ones. And now with the sliders changed as well, things are a lot more entertaining for myself, a lot more challenging, and I do enjoy these games a lot more than I normally did. And hopefully at the end of this one we won't be coming out with a loss. I mean, it's the reserves team, of course. Losing wouldn't be a surprise, but it would be amazing if we could pull off a comeback from conceding in the first minute. Sacco, look at that pass. My god. Okay, that's deserved. That seriously is deserved. That pass is amazing. It's an incredible pass. The way the player was running, look at that. That's such a good pass. That's so good. I'm just amazed. I'm not even mad. Joao Pedro, that was a really nice goal. Yo, this reserves team has a lot to learn, guys. It has so much to learn. Hopefully these guys will be growing quite nicely though this season, so that towards the end they will be able to keep up with the likes of Cagliari. But for now, things are looking very, very bad. Except when Keane smacks this one into the top right corner, or Ripoll hits it onto the defender. This ain't good, this ain't good, this ain't good. This is not good. Am I conceding a third one? I was about to. It hit the post. We got lucky, and we're still not able to get away from our defense. This is turning into shooting fest for our opponents here. Come on, get that ball in there. Yes. Great into Leandrinho. Leandrinho now through. Leandrinho, the only one to maybe score a goal. Yes, he's doing it. Angel Gomez, watch and learn. The youngster is coming for ya. Leandrinho, great goal right there. Nothing against Angel Gomez, by the way. But that's a great finish as well. Getting past the defender nicely. He gets us back into the game. 2 goals so far within like, what, 4 or 5 matches in the Serie A? Can we make the comeback happen against Cagliari? The way we started this game, it didn't look like we could, but the second half is looking interesting so far. Oh no, no, Mariani, thank you, thank you, thank you. Nope, that's not what I was looking for. Lucarelli, thank you, thank you. No, Lucarelli, what are you doing? Lucarelli, Rousseau, here we go. Good passing, I like it. Leandrinho on the ball. The defender kind of knew what was happening, but Keane gets it back here. Keane waiting for the run down the right from Ripoll. Ripoll, come on! I'm doing the freaking German shot. Come on, EA. Good one. Ripoll into Keane. Keane waiting for the run of Leandrinho. Leandrinho might be through again. Leandrinho is through again. No, I came too close, but I still finished it. Yes, Leandrinho. I love this kid. He is such a good player, man. Yes, 69 rated right now. Hopefully he will get to that 70 rating as fast as possible. Look at that run. They cannot catch up with him. He is so good. I love him. Leandrinho, best transfer this season. Hands down, no discussion. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. I thought that first pass was offside, by the way, but apparently it wasn't. And then Lucarelli is too slow. If we had a... Man, we play a 40-year-old at centre-back. He couldn't get to it. I made this freaking comeback happen to just lose it again. No way, man. Let's make it back into this. Cagliari with the free kick. Can we get onto the ball, please? Someone get onto the ball, please. No, 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 Mariani. Thank you. Good save. They had 10 shots now. We had 6. Oh, yes. That's a big mistake. Keane, make your run. Come on, Keane. Come on, Keane. I know you're tired. I know you are. But you can still make this happen. Good pass, Keane. Ripoll. Ripoll hits the post. No. Come on. It's just not happening, is it? This is so unfortunate. I thought I had a chance after making that comeback happen with Leandrinho. I was pretty sure that we could maybe get one more attack at least. But it's the one more attack from Cagliari that destroyed us in the end. And that's the end of the match. Well, we tried our best here. A draw against Wolfsburg, a loss against Cagliari with the reserves team. The team is not happy. Leandrinho's head is looking down. He's very unhappy about the fact that we lost even though he scored 2 goals. So he's probably not getting the shine he deserves after this match. He got a 9.0 rating, which is great. Great performance from Leandrinho, but the rest of the team just didn't step up. Ripolli's shot, man. It came off the post late on into the game. How unlucky can I get? At least Keane goes up in his stats. He now has 76 finishing, better attack positioning. He is now 16-9 rated. We need him to go up. I mean, physically, like dribbling wise and all that stuff, he does feel better than Cutrone. Sure, he's better at dribbling, but other than that, that's about it. I need to get used to him. We haven't used him that many times so far, so I can't really give a final verdict on Keane so far, but he hasn't had the impact that Leandrinho obviously had so far, so that's something to maybe think about. But currently we have dropped down into the 9th position. That is mid-table. That is where we were expected to be, and we are up against SPAL. SPAL is currently in the 16th position, and I think just a couple of days after this, we're actually playing against Athletic Bilbao. Yeah, there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that could work out, you know. If I use my first team for this one, I think I'll be able to use the first team against Europa League opponents as well. Yeah, I think so. So let's see what happens here against SPAL. We'll be simulating this one. They have only won out of their last 3 matches. Hopefully, it will be a good one for Parma. Cucurella, let's go. Mozzarella, scozzarella, ambarella, let's go. Come on, guys. Can we get some more? Can we get some more? Or at least keep it this way. Don't concede. Gomez scores. Angel Gomez. Yes, man. He's responding. Oh, God. They missed a penalty in the 80th minute to equalize. Okay. At least, maybe Mariani saved that one. Maybe Mariani just got ourselves 3 points. I'll take it, man. He conceded 1 penalty and then saved the second one. Mariani, good job, my man. Really good. And then Angel Gomez. Man, the fight in between Angel Gomez and Leandrinho is getting bigger and bigger. The thing is, the fact that Leandrinho has joined has made Angel Gomez better. And I like that. I seriously do like that. So hopefully that continues going on. And both of those guys will be pushing each other to the next level. But let's move on into the next month. And let's take a look into our squad. Let's see who has grown. Let's see who has improved before we get into Europa League match right there against Athletic Bilbao. Leandrinho and Lucarelli, very happy about the fact that they are playing a little bit more. We can go ahead and train the players for one last time before we move on into the next month. And I think Leandrinho is about to go up to 70. No, he's not. Ripoll, it goes up to 67. Training injury. Ripoll is only gone for 1 day. Okay, that's not too bad. Youth squad monthly report. What are we saying? Mariani, 85 to 91, only 56 rated. Casade is still looking good. Greco is still looking very good. Bruno is okay. Ferrari is alright, and the other Ferrari is even better. The thing is though, none of these players are at a rating where I can get them into the team and feel like I could actually play them in the future. So I think Greco might be one of the only ones that possibly could make it into the team this season. So we'll see what happens with him. It's time for a squad report. You guys wanted to see a monthly squad report in the past. I won't be doing it monthly, but I think I'll be doing it every 2 months for this season. But as you can tell, our team is doing quite alright in the Serie A about right now. At least we are not in a relegation zone. But Siligardi has gone down in his stats, guys. He has gotten quite worse in my opinion. He doesn't feel the same anymore. Even though it's just -1 sprint speed, he feels so much slower this season. I just don't know why. And other than that, his stats are not looking that great. They will be going down even more. Siligardi, another player that we will have to replace in the future. Munari, we don't really care about. Lucarelli, the only legend that can keep up his statistics. He is just getting older and older, but he won't retire. He is looking quite good so far. But now, let's move on to the good guys. Ripoll and Ricci, both injured. Ripoll only for 1 day though. He's now on a +3. His pace is ridiculous. He's still improving it on top of it as well. 88 acceleration, 89 sprint speed, 89 agility, 86 balance. His physical stats are great. I'm really loving it. I just said balance. I don't know why. But we have to improve his shooting, and that's what we are doing. +5 on shot power, +7 on finishing. Nice to see those stats go up. I think Ripoll might actually in the future maybe be fighting against Keane for the starting lineup position in that striker position. If Ripoll continues to grow like this, he does have better stats already than Keane. The pace is obviously a big stat. It needs to be very, very good. Keane is just better in finishing right now. That's the reason why he is up top. He has 71 shooting. Why am I saying Shevin, balance and all that stuff right now? I don't know what's going on. He has 63 shooting and Keane has 71. So that's another thing that we might have to look at in the future. If Ripoll gets past him with the shooting, things are not looking good for Keane. But Keane is being trained as well, so he probably will be going up in his shooting stats as well. He has gotten +2 this season. Hopefully his sprint speed and all of that stuff will be improving as well. Just acceleration is not enough for me. Greedy, 65 rated left winger, never really got a chance to play. The reason behind that is, look at this. He's a 3-star skill and 1-star weak foot outside like winger. And that's just not good enough for me. And we got Guidi down here. He's looking good. That's the better Guidi, who is now replacing Ricci in his starting lineup. Got +2 this season. Nice to see. Physical stats are going up as well. And Leandrinho, the man of the hour right now, 19-year-old, came into the team. Big bang straight away. Improving in his statistics. Very nice to see that. Not really improving in his physicals, which is not really something that bothers me. I will just try to get his stamina up a little bit more for the future, but for now he's okay. Cicciretti, amazing signing this season, pre-contract, great player who has joined into our team and has had an impact already. But I'm thinking about one thing that I might have to talk to you guys about after the squad report, which might be important for me, because something about the reserves team that we need to talk about. Angel Gomez is growing. He's doing much better now this season than he did in the last one. I feel like he's already been a little bit more consistent, scoring more goals and being a little bit more present on the pitch, which is lovely. I want him to be the best he can be. I don't need Leandrinho to take over his spot. If he can continue this way, I'll keep him in the starting lineup and keep on playing him. The thing about him though is, I really hope that his sprint speed and all that stuff will be going up even more, because he's a bit too slow, a bit too clunky sometimes, even though he does have decent dribbling stats. I thought that he would be a better dribbler, but he really isn't. And that really surprises me. I always thought that Angel Gomez would be in the higher stats in the dribbling section, but he isn't. He has 82 finishing by now though, which is obviously one thing, one of the reasons why he has scored more goals this season. Maggiore is looking alright. Then we got Mariani, Lombardi, another centre-back for our team. He is a CDM, but can't play centre-back, so he's looking quite good right now. Mariani could be a future centre-back as well. We are using him as a centre-back already. And then moving on, we have Cutrone, who hasn't grown that much this season, but he is doing very well. Oh, +4 on sprint speed. Yes, Cutrone. Keep it up, my friend. That's nice to see. I love that. That is very, very nice. I didn't think that he was growing on his physical stats, and Cucurella does it still, even though he doesn't need to. And Mariani only +1 this season. Scozzarella, Barilla, these guys, you guys were talking about them. The long comment that we had today, it's about these two players being old and probably going down in their stats as well. Yeah, Barilla is going down. Scozzarella is going down. we will have to replace these old players in the upcoming transfer windows. We do have a lot of players from the youth academy, but we also need to bring in a few fresh players from the transfer market as well. And yeah, now on to the big thing that I wanted to talk about with you guys about the reserves team. Now here's the deal. For the reserves team, I think this formation doesn't work. So I was thinking, should I switch to a where's the 4-1-2-1-2? There it is, narrow. Yeah, should I switch to this formation? Because that would allow me to use Ripoll alongside Keane as a striker, and we would have a decent partnership up here with Ripoll having the pace and Keane having the shooting abilities. I think that would be a great partnership up top with Leandrinho behind them, and then we could maybe put Siligardi onto the bench again, make him a super sub for this team as well, and put Scozzarella in there because he definitely deserves to play in this team. So we would have Carisso, Russo, and instead of Carisso, actually, I could put in Barilla, who still has some great stats on him. He's quite overpowered, so we could do it like that. What do you guys think about this one? Do you guys like this lineup? I personally think this would be a good lineup. Let me know in the top right corner if we should switch to a 4-1-2-1-2 formation in the reserves team. I think that would be a good thing to do. If you don't like it, if you have another formation in your mind, just vote for no and leave your comments down below what formation we could be using for this team that would be fitting all these players in there. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode. We didn't do that well this one, but it's all about the hustle. We are trying our best against the big teams, and as you can tell, now that the sliders are changed, we are getting a bit more realistic results, and I think it's a good thing. I seriously think it's a good thing. Now that against Athletic Bilbao, it would be nice to pick up a victory. Player of the month this time is not from our team. Sad times. Take care, guys. Have a great day. See you next episode. Peace.